we all need a little enlightening, and that's the reason we have Madhavi joining us today. She's an author, she's a coach, and today, especially, she is here to talk about her new book, which is launching pretty sure soon. That's called Unconditional Self-love. So, thanks a lot, Madhavi, for joining in. Madhavi is not new. She's been on this particular platform earlier, but this is exclusively about the book talk. Madhavi, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ravi. Thank you for calling me on the show and thank you for having me here. I'm so excited to speak about my book and so excited to share with everyone that I'm coming up with my brand new book, Unconditional Self-love. This book, I have poured out a lot of my personal stories, a lot of things that I have learned in my life that I want to share with people so that they benefit from it. Unconditional self love is giving love to yourself unconditionally. Initially, I had thought of keeping the book's name as just self love,
Mhm.
but that unconditional had to come because you have to be unconditional with yourself. No matter who you are, what kind of a person you are, no matter your sex, your age, your height, your weight, you need to love yourself unconditionally. And that's exactly what I speak about in my book.
Wow. See, self-love is something which is coming up recently, and it's been explored or talked about recently.
Yes.
वो समझने के लिए लोग they're still they're still struggling. So can you explain self-love and unconditional self-love, especially for our new audience, about self-love, and for me also, what is unconditional self-love?
Yes, yes, yes. So people don't know that they need to love themselves. So when you are traveling in a flight, what is the announcement that is given by the air hostess? They say that once the mask falls down, first assist yourself and then the person next to you, right? So first assist yourself in your life so that you are in a position to help others. If you don't love yourself, if you don't understand yourself, and if you don't know what you want in your life, how can you love yourself, understand, love someone else, understand someone else? And how can you really know what they want in their life, what they are going through? We are so busy giving to others, but we have forgotten to give to ourselves. We can pour into other people's lives only if our cup is full. This is one thing I have quoted from my book. You can pour into other people's lives only if your cup is full. You cannot pour from an empty cup.
Got it. So
That is self
that
love.
is self-love. So unconditional self-love क्या है?
Yes, yes, yes. So if you love yourself, is it enough to love yourself only in the good times? Is it not right to love yourself no matter what the situation? If there is a small baby at home and that baby is learning to walk and that baby stands up and falls down again, will you shout at that baby, tell that baby that you can never walk again, you are incapable of doing anything, or will you actually push that baby forward and tell your baby that get up, you can do it, one more try? That is that unconditional love that you're ready to give. That same love you need to give yourself when you fall down, when you feel low, when you don't feel good enough about yourself. Many of us showcase that we are very confident, very vibrant, and have a very nice life, but inside we are unable to understand ourselves. We are unable to understand how we need to treat ourselves. That is exactly what I have written in my book about. There was a time when I did not like myself. I did not love myself. I used to hurt myself a lot. I used to bad mouth myself, and I used to bad mouth about myself and to others. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. I can't be this way. My health is this. My life is this. My career is this. And I never believed in myself. When I discovered this unconditional self love for myself, and when I understood that that is the way I need to live my life, no matter what the situation, love myself unconditionally in every situation, then my life shifted. Situations shifted, circumstances shifted. So in my book, I have given stories about how my life has shifted from where it was to where it is today. I have had an amazing journey, an amazing shift, and I share that in my book with all my readers. There are many stories of my clients who have also undergone such a shift. They were in a bad place and they shifted their life completely, transformed their life completely, just because they learned to unconditionally love themselves.
Superb. So we have a small teaser about this, book coming up. So here is the teaser. Okay, so Madhavi, can you talk about the launch? When is it happening?
Yes, yes, definitely, Ravi. So I am really excited about this launch. It's happening on 26th of March, 26th of this month. And this is an offline and an online launch. I invite each and every one of you to join this launch and be a part of the celebration, because this is not about me writing a book. This is not about this book. This is about you guys. This is about something I want to give you to transform your life. The things that I have written in this book, the activities that I have given, the tools and techniques that I have written are things that I have experienced for myself, which have helped me transform my life, and things I have learned from my mentors. So these tools and techniques are going to actually help you transform your life. So be a part of the celebration. I'm going to give away a lot of gifts, a lot of free goodies. So be there to avail those gifts, to get those goodies, and which will also help you transform your life further. Yes, I'm not going to reveal any of the goodies right now. Everything is packed for that day, ready for that day. So I am open and I'm just excited to give you those gifts on that day. So I will be sharing the link of the invite. It will be a Facebook Live. Join the invite and be a part of the celebration.
Wow.
26th March, 4 p.m. onwards.
Superb. So, friends, whoever wants to attend this, we will share the social media links, the event link in the description. So, feel free to click and ensure that you are there on time to watch it live. There are a couple of them who will get an opportunity to see this live, in Hyderabad, but others, can watch it while this is happening. So, Madhavi, what is the category of this particular book? Who's this for?
This book is for, especially I have targeted it for women, urban women. This book can be read by anybody. You can use the tools and techniques for yourself. Many of the people I know have you come for my courses and benefited from my courses, transformed their life from my courses, and my book is a glimpse of those courses. These people have been men and women, but my target audience is urban women, women housewives, women specifically, because as a woman, I understand what a woman is going through. I understand the ups and downs in her life. I understand how she thinks and feels. I understand the place she is right now. If there is any woman out there who understands that what I am saying, you know what I mean. You know that lack of love. You know that place where you feel like you're sacrificing and compromising but not getting enough in your life. You're feeling like you are a punching bag, but you can't do anything about it. This book is for all those people who want to shift from this place and shift into a better person, shift into a better life, transforming your life completely. Everything is in your hands. Your life is in your hands. Just with the help of this book, you can transform your life completely. And that is what I want to give to every woman out there.
Super. So one more thing, though it is for women, so men who are watching this, you can also gift it to your loved ones. You
Of
gift
course.
it to your wife. So
Of course.
it's a book. So if it
They
is
can
going to
also read
transform
it.
them,
They can also read it, and it is going to completely help them. And I tell you, I have men who have been my clients who came to me not knowing where they are in life. and they have shifted their life completely. Their relationship with their wife has changed. Their relationship with their girlfriend has changed. Their relationship with their mothers have changed. So their relationship in the house, the atmosphere in the entire home has changed with my coaching program, and definitely with this book also it will help.
Superb. So when did you have this particular thing in mind that you should write a book? Was that were there any incidents that motivated you that hey, let me go ahead and write a book? Though I'm not an author, let me become one. Ye kab aaya? When did this thought process get into you?
Yes, yes. So I have always been amazed at authors. I do a lot of reading. I have been a voracious reader of fiction and non-fiction books. Right from my childhood, I have been reading books. My parents also read a lot of books. So when I read all these books, I get go into a completely different world. I start imagining and visualizing things. I start thinking about so many things, and that actually triggered me. For many years, I have been wanting to write a book, but that spark actually came to me 5 years back. And that spark was there, but it did not get ignited. It got ignited 2 years back, and I started working on writing the book 2 years back. It took me almost 1.5 years to put this book together, work on it completely, and then I moved ahead on publishing the book.
Wow,
So
superb.
that is my complete journey.
So though I should not be asking this because you have written this particular book, but what's your favorite part?
So the entire book is my favorite,
Yeah,
obviously,
I know
because I've written it.
that.
But there is one chapter about the regret we have in life.
Hmm.
When I wrote that chapter, I took the maximum time to write it because I really wanted the reader to understand what it feels like to have a regret in life. I have seen people, I have seen my grandparents, I have seen old people, how they have regrets in life. I wish I could do this. I wish I did that. I wish I was like that. That chapter completely is my favorite because I really enjoyed writing it and I've put my heart out in it. And I want the reader to understand that they should not have any regrets in life. That chapter is really my favorite chapter.
So, did you mean to have regrets that they couldn't do something, they couldn't finish or start something which they wish to do, or regrets that they've done something bad and they couldn't apologize or close it? Which term are we talking about?
Regret is, see, regret starts from you. Regret does not start from anything outside. Regret is not doing the things you love and doing the things that you hate. Regret is that. Whether it could be doing, not doing something or doing something you did not like. Regret is regret. You're doing it from a place where you don't love yourself. That is why you're regretting. You did not give yourself that love at that particular point of time. That is why you did not go and do that thing. If you loved yourself, if you respected yourself, you would go and do that thing which you wanted to do, right? It could be something as small as just eating an ice cream or building a huge multi-million dollar business, whatever it is. If it is a regret, it is a regret. If you have done something or did not do something, it is a time, now is the time for the change. In the book, I have given a lot of things about how we can shift our mindset by not regretting and start working on ours.
Superb, superb. So, who's the favorite character? Let me ask this: who's the favorite actor or actress in this particular book?
So in the book, there is one lady whom I have spoken about. I don't want to give too many details. She was an inspiration for me also. And the way she has shifted her life and transformed her life, she is an elderly lady and she does not have to go and do the things she did in the book. She stood up for herself. She has made her life what it is. And that is the most inspiring story among all the stories that I have written. She actually is like a role model for me and for many people I know. So that story is the most heart touching story for me.
Okay. So, what will be the key takeaways where, once customers, read this particular book in certain, and what situations they will say, yes, you should go ahead and read Madhavi's book, Unconditional, Self-love. So, on what all occasions they will mention that, and, what will be the key takeaways they'll, take after reading this particular book?
Yes, yes. Many of us think that life is absolutely fine, but if we actually question ourselves, do I really love myself? That's the first question I want my reader to ask themselves. And they will get the answer by the end of this. Do I really love myself? If I do, great. I need to love myself more. And if I don't, then what do I need to do? The answer is in the book. And that is what this book is going to give them, and that is going to be the urge to buy the book, that is going to be the urge to recommend the book or gift the book to their loved ones and their family members and their friends. This book is not only a feel good factor book. I want to tell this upfront and straight. You're not going to be sitting and feeling good reading this book. This book is going to make you feel uncomfortable. This book is going to question you, question your beliefs, question your thought process, question the way you've been thinking till now. And this book is going to give you insights on how you need to shift that thinking, how you need to shift those beliefs so that you can live the life you want. We all want to be happy, but the question is, are we truly happy?
Yeah.
That is the question we need to ask ourselves with it. And when you are reading this book, you will want to ask this question, you will get the answer to this question, and you will also know the way ahead, how to move your life ahead. And you will love to give this book to your friends and family, and you will see how beautifully it helps them also.
Superb. So, Madhavi, once this book is released on March 26th, where all it will be available? Will it be
So this
available
book is
online?
available. Unconditional Self-love is available on Amazon. It is available on Flipkart. Is available on Kindle. Notion Press is my publishing publishers, and it is available on Notion Press also.
Okay. So we lost Madhavi for a bit. Just give us a second.
You can buy it from there.
Yeah. Superb. So, Madhavi, anything else you want to tell about the book before we close the show?
I want each and every one of you to ask yourself, do you love yourself? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Do you know that you love yourself? Do you know that you should love yourself? I want you to really go back and ask yourself this question. And if somewhere the answer is okay, no, maybe, this book is for you. This book is going to make you take your life from okay to good, from good to better, from better to the best. It is going to be a transformative journey, and you're going to enjoy reading this book because I enjoyed writing the book.
Superb. Thanks a lot, Madhavi. All the best for the book launch. And all the viewers will share the social handles. Do come on to the live show, when Madhavi is launching this, because if she has taken so much of time writing a book, not only for herself, but, for all the others, so that you can get into a better situation than what you are, you should at least take efforts to join this particular live show and encourage her book. Do recommend this particular book, Unconditional Self-love, to your loved ones, and every woman who's like, I've known Madhavi where she is helping entrepreneurs, she is helping women, working women, housewives. So do connect with her for any challenges, any issues you have, where this coaching would help you to get into the next level. So thanks a lot, friends, for joining in. Thank you, Madhavi, for taking time out for this.
Thank you so much, Ravi. Thank you so much. I would just like to end with a short story.
Please.
Yes. So there was this fox, and it was sitting in the forest. And suddenly, as it was sitting in the forest, it sees a tiger. And now it starts looking at the tiger and starts feeling like a tiger and starts growling like a tiger and starts running like a tiger and behaving like a tiger. Then, after some time, it sees an ant, Then it starts behaving like an ant, lifting heavy weights, walking around slowly, trying to hide inside holes. Then it moves around and starts looking at birds in the sky. So it climbs up on trees and tries to fly and falls down on the ground. Then an owl sees this fox, and the owl asks this fox, "What are you trying to do?" So the fox is like, "I'm trying to be like something nice around me." So the owl says, "What are you trying to be like?" "I saw the tiger the other day, so I wanted to be like the tiger. Then I saw the ant. That was so exciting. I wanted to be like the ant. Then I saw a bird. I wanted to be like the bird." So this owl tells the fox, "Go near the river and look into the river." So the fox looks into the river and it sees its own reflection. So the fox is like looking at the reflection and asking, what should I see?" The owl asks it, "What do you see?" So the fox says, "My own reflection." "But do you see a tiger there?" "No." "Do you see an ant?" "No." "Do you see a bird?" "No." "Then what do you see?" "I see a fox." "Then why don't you be a fox?" "What do you mean by me being a fox?" "What is a fox good for?" "A fox can run fast. A fox can leap. A fox is cunning. A fox is witty. A fox is smart. Be a fox. So, whatever you are, be that person that you are, and you will know how to love yourself.
So true.
More about this in my book.
Superb.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Madhavi. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much, Ravi. Thank you so much to WurkTV. And thank you. And I really enjoyed this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.